Video got cut off, excuse me. But basically, as you can see, I was like trying to change the batteries, but I freaking ordered double A instead of triple A. The usual, like it's still 2005. Like, what is this? But anyway, back to the message. Okay, so basically, it's like feeling. It's being too used to shit not working out sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's being used to that too much, or being used to experiencing not the best type of relationships, being stuck in the past. You know, like yeah, the fairies of the future. Like so, this speaks. This is all about time. And in this sense, this now time and moment, it's telling us of 2, 3. It's telling us of this new period that you've never really experienced before. It's completely like a new slate. Okay? It's completely a new slate. Something you've never seen before. You're gonna be a bit skeptical. It's like I'm hearing pinch me right now. Like, pinch me, is this happening? Yeah, this starts happening really fast. Have to filter. This is about hopping from mushroom to mushroom to mushroom to mushroom to mushroom. It's like going all over the place, right? It's like doing it all. These are the cards that we have here. Yeah, this is when things start moving really fast. Imagine experiencing something you've never felt before. What would the cards look like? Probably something like this, where this man is playing his flute. This is the card of romance returning back into your life. And then we have this chalice, the singer of the chalice, the beyond the Ace of Cups. And then you have the singer of healing, beyond healing, receiving healing, on top of like being serenaded. Or it's like that type of energy. This is very passionate. This is since this is it's undeniable. This is a divine counterpart reading. A divine counterpart reading. And we have 2 hidden cards over here. There's actually some hide and seek energy going on here. I'm seeing, since there's 3 cards. Okay, I'm gonna show you this mess that I'm reading. It's gonna look like a hot mess to you guys, but it makes perfect. Like, I'm just reading it as I'm reading it, okay? I don't know if you can see though, like, there's a card and another card right there. That's a screwdriver that I was trying to get the batteries for this. This is my Digimon right there, Renamon, okay? But it's low battery, so I can't, whatever. Oh, no, like, it's something nerdy, so I digress, okay? So, anyway, back to reading. So, yeah, we have this very specific energy that wants to come in and give a lot of love in, to be honest. Like a collective of pixies, and they don't come alone. Right, okay, so these are these cards. Anyway, we had these cards earlier, actually. So this is the Friends and the Iris of the Rainbow. And this has to do... So, okay, interestingly enough, as we have the collective of, like, they're coming with friends, right? Interesting. These were the cards that we had before in the video, but they're representing themselves as a different message. Only the fairies would do this. But anyway, the Friends with Iris of the Rainbow. So yeah, this is... Sometimes you're surrounded by others, though you may love them to death. They have only experienced a certain amount of relationships. Does not mean those are the only types of relationships that can exist. And this is in correlation to this card. It couldn't be any other card. The Fairy Guide. When I wrote this card in, something about this deck that was so sacred. This whole deck just fell on the floor as I said that. Something about this deck that is so sacred. like as you read them, as you know, you take your own notes, you learn them, but you need to make like your own meaning to them for some of them. Like you don't need to, but it's like you can make them personal. This one specifically, certain cards you can, and it's this one. And I made it so whenever this card appears, it is always alchemizable. Like it's never too late, but it can be reflected in many different ways. And in this situation, it's reflected as though things may be moving fast, and things have moved very quickly in the past before and faltered, and the tower may have fallen, the pieces may have crumbled. As I'm looking everywhere for it, I can't even find the tower card that was here earlier. Oh, it's right here probably. It's fallen. It's on it's this. I know it's this. I know it's this. I don't have to look at it. The the, the blast reach, yeah. Like, yeah, this like roller coaster of manifestations working out and not starting to work out and not, like, something changes here. Your luck changes. Your luck changes. This is like a 4-leaf clover reading, if I were to ever make one. And I'm so grateful to be able to channel this type of energy right now. Life renewed with the Wheel of Fortune, side by side, laying next to each other right now, right on top of the Forest Lovers. Okay, so since this is clearly a divine counterpart message, it gets messy every single time. So aside from all that was just said, it just comes down to two paths that are meant to meet and come together, like a desired union from the universe, where like it's an inevitable type of success, no matter how you look at it. It's an inevitable type of success no matter how you look at it. Where's the other one? And this is where this comes into play. It's 2 6 of Wands energies, 2 different decks. It's an inevitable type of success no matter how you look at it. It's an inevitable Phoenix moment. I'm gonna say it over and over. Inevitable, inevitable, inevitable. Alright? The 9 of Wands. I'm getting like 9 tails. Alright? It's like the ability to control all of that disastrous energy that manifested itself in the past in order to get in the way. And power is defined by the ability and the display of showing that you can prevail through any obstacle that shows or tries to interfere with the path. This is power. Whatever gets in the way, it can be immediately evaporated as you go alongside in your path, right? It just kind of I don't know why I'm getting like this very Joker like energy where you can kind of almost play with reality. Alright, where you can, like, spin those threads of reality. This is where that message came from earlier. And this is where, like, the divine feminine energy, like, mostly the divine feminines who embody that mostly, but, divine masculines can feel this as well. And this helps every single individual within this entire existence to help manifest, is when you can feel the threads of energy that air more towards your flow of water, okay? That air more towards your song. The singer of healing towards your receptivity to love. What you desire more to receive in your love life and what you desire more to listen to. That has everything to do with creating your reality and wearing the masks necessary in order to make the decisions necessary, to spin the thread of reality necessary, in said wheel in order to manifest what you desire to manifest. And this is like the ultimate version of alchemy with the fairy guide, the complete, like ultimate alchemy card of it's never too late. Not only that, but you don't always have to move slow. You don't always have to be afraid of your power. You don't always have to be afraid of your flame. And that is the whole point of this card right here. You do not have to be afraid of how fast you may go sometimes, how fast you may fall in love, how fast you may express your love. Because that's just you, baby. Alright? That's just how you express yourself. Alright? And you don't need to hide that. Alright? You know, I just like how cool I'm not hypnotizing you. Alright? It just almost looked like that first time. Like, look at this, huh? Look at this. No, but it looks cool, alright? It's like, but this is like, I'm seeing you like drop your thread of reality into this wheel like spaghetti into a circle, into like a Fibonacci sequence type of wheel. And yeah, creating the reality you desire. Okay? Yeah, they want me to pull something from up here, so I'll be right back. Wait, hold on. I have some, fruit punch. Alright, let's see. Monology. Never be afraid. I'm getting a message here, a random message here. Never be afraid in any like social circumstance, because I don't know, there's something here, something about this West Side Story about the message. Oh, I forgot the whole deck fell on the floor. Okay, and I like this because very clearly there's only 2 cards that I have to read. Thank God, that's so beautiful. I hope that side of the card was not on the floor. It was not. It definitely was not, because I picked them up like as it was just on the floor, so I think one of the dog hairs freaking out. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, something about like this very West Side Story of this message. The West side of this story. Maybe I'll do 3 parts to this. My goodness. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Because I'm about to take a break and go downstairs really fast. But there's something very West Side Story about this message. And I'm going to get to that in a second here. But it has everything to do with the codependency to a certain type of collective. A codependency to a friend group, a friend circle that somebody, either both sides, are unwilling to drop, and because of that, it's a very West Side Story. It's like no side is gonna give up their side of the family, but both sides of the families don't like each other, but they themselves like each other. So there's this like, they mingle very nicely, but the inevitability is the collision of something that is very paradoxical in nature. So we're gonna look further into that in part 3, okay? Because I want to go downstairs, and it's just a nice time to take a break. 14 minutes in. All right. At least this time, I know I'm just gonna post them 3 different times. I was gonna conjoin them videos, but honestly, maybe I'll just do 3 parts. You know, if this message is really meant for you, then you'll find the different parts of the video. I'm gonna link these at the end of, like, you'll see it right here and right here. Or right here and right here. Either side, you'll see part 2 or part 3. I'm gonna try to put both in at the end of every video. But yeah, until the next video, you'll see it. I'm gonna do it immediately after I go downstairs. But yeah, in the part 3, I'm gonna see this West Side Story aspect of this connection and this evolution, because there's two things happening at once here. Because of some Empress energies, it's like beyond a glow up. This is like, um, because I was just honestly like, obviously I'm like new, not new at all, because I've been here since 2019 at this point, but I'm just a very slow grower. But as I'm progressing my magic and my divination energies and my uh, just abilities, my spiritual abilities, like I'm working on clear cognizance a lot more, and yeah, it's just very obviously apparent, and it's all coming together with how like I'm just getting a taste for my magic more and learning how to read with it better, simply put. So yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest, but um no, yeah, just I'm gonna look. Part 3 is gonna contain um this next part of the message here. But yeah, until the next video, I'll see you there.